What is up, everybody? This is my third YouTube video, and honestly, I am geeked to do this. Let's roll with it. So, what are the top 2 mistakes that I see new people selling on Amazon FBA doing that nobody's talking about? And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. What are the top 2 things? Number 1, a lot of people think that they can compete with people on reviews. You cannot. Do not source the same product that everybody else is selling and go ahead and try to compete with them on reviews. It doesn't work. If you source the same thing that everybody else is selling, it's not a good idea. Number 2, people try to compete on price. And when I say people try to compete on price, I'm not saying that like they jump into a market and directly compete on price, be like, oh, I got a lower price, so people will purchase mine. What actually ends up happening is they are competing on price because everybody is sourcing the same product. And then what happens is that nice, healthy profit margin that you guys have, it starts to decrease because you don't have value to add to your customer in order to get them to choose your brand. So let me show you guys a few different ways of differentiating yourself, not selling the same product that everybody else is selling, and to win you more sales. So we have today this blue Jolly Rancher here. These things are delicious, but that is besides the point. I see my entire market is selling blue Jolly Ranchers. So I'm thinking in my head, right? Why don't I source a blue Jolly Rancher and sell it like everybody else and make $40,000 a month like everybody else is doing? Obviously, they're not sourcing blue Jolly Ranchers making $40,000 a month. But what I am saying is, say they were. I'm thinking in my head, I'm gonna do the same thing. Why not? The guy at the top's doing it, why can't I do it? Makes logical sense to me, but here's where it goes sideways. The guy at the top is probably selling the most because of his sales background, like his actual listing and his photos compared to everybody else. So he probably had to do a lot more giveaways. He went through a lot more to get to the top page than a lot of people want to see. So what most people see whenever they type in their main keyword, they see 1 or 2 or 3 people doing really well at the top of the market, right? Everybody's doing absolutely amazing at the top. There's 3, and then the sales just start dropping. And people think it's a good idea to source that product. I'm here to tell you that's probably not the best idea, and here's why. You have to land in those top 3 listings in order to do what those 3 people are doing. You want to see a good, healthy market where a lot of people on the first page are making good money. It's a lot easier to hit the first page than to hit the top 3. Anyways, so let's talk about my favorite ways of trying to differentiate. Now, I'm not a multi-millionaire Amazon seller. I'm still new to the game. Take this with a grain of salt if you would like, but this is the consistent mistakes that I've been seeing. And I'm also enrolled in Tom Wang's 6-figure, 6 weeks course. If you guys are interested in that at all, there is a link below. Go ahead and check out Tom. Tom, you're an awesome dude. You know, I just wanted to throw your name out. Back to this blue Jolly Rancher here. How could I differentiate this blue Jolly Rancher? What if I added 2 blue Jolly Ranchers instead of 1? Everybody's selling 1. I add 2 of them because I'm a boss like that. You could do that. Say everybody's selling blue. You could go ahead and say, well, there's a few people that I did a lot of research. There's a few people that may like red Jolly Ranchers instead, and nobody's selling red. Why not change the color on them? You could go to the red Jolly Rancher side. You could do better branding. So if we look very closely, I'll see if I can do this. You can see their packaging. Maybe their packaging sucks. Maybe you can include a picture of the Jolly Rancher with the packaging. Make the packaging look absolutely awesome, right? Out of this world amazing. And differentiate yourself like that. Or you could do better sales skills. What do I mean by better sales skills? A lot of people call it copyright, but I like sales skills, so I'm gonna say sales skills. So you could have better copyright, which means, you know, you're better at selling and marketing the product than your competitor. I personally don't like that. I think that you should have good copyright skills. I think you should have good photo skills. I think you should have all of that and have value on top of that by bundling something. Because what happens is, and let me explain to you guys a sales background. I have some sales skills. Like, I'm not a boss at it yet, but we're getting there, baby. So, sales skills. What has to happen is your value has to be higher than the price. So if people perceive the value to be higher than price, they buy the product. That's the short version of it. So you have to add more value, aka bundling the product or better packaging, whatever, than the price. That's the goal. So you have to show your customers why you're a better fit for them, and I hope this video helped you. This is off the top of my head. I just kind of wanted to make a video for you guys, and I hope this really helps. I'll be talking more about this, but I haven't posted a video in a while, so I had to stop by and say hi. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.